Yes, good to be here. Good to be here. Good to see old faces and new faces and some faces. Okay. Well, I want to mention something. I think Mr. Durkin spoke of perfection in your kata and perfection in everything you do. I want a quote from a gentleman you probably all know if you've been around the NFL for a long time. The gentleman said, and he's talking to his team, he says, "Gentlemen, we are going to achieve perfection, knowing full well that we will never receive it. However, in the process of trying to perceive or achieve perfection, we're going to achieve excellence." And goes on to say, "I am not interested in just being good." You understand? Okay. Who said that? I mean, not the quote. Vince Lombardi, the Green Bay Packers, the former Green Bay Packers, the great Green Bay Packers. Okay? Now, I want to say something too, is I like to be close to people. So you're a little bit too far. So if you can move up a little bit close so I get a feeling. I'm going to start with the opening of Sanshin Kata. Yeah? And I'm going to show you the way that I do it and the way that I teach my students currently. Okay? And we're going to practice this now. I need a little bit. Can you all see me? Yeah? Okay, I need you to now watch this up. Do the opening of Sanshin Kata, first of all. Aikido. Do the way you're from. Aikido. You go away. Migi Sanshin. Go on. Aikido. Okay? Joto. Very good, very good. Now, watch this. This is the way that I do it. This is the way that I teach. Watch. See that? Can you see? If you can't see, move where you can see. And that's why we're going to move in the center. So see that? Now watch. Watch my knees. See what happens? Yeah. See that? See the crossing of the hands? Yeah. Strike. Closing. Starting with the little finger. And come up. And then open. Is that different? You want me to leave now and come back later? Okay? All right. Let's try that. Let's start. There. Bring your hands out in front with the left hand over top. Bend your knees slightly. Come out. Cross the hands. Move forward in the right Sanshin stance. Strike. Close. Yeah. See how the body moves? Right. Open. From here, everything else is the same. Got it? Try that again. Ready? Aikido. Oh. Step forward, right side. Migi Sanshin. Aikido. Close. You see that? See that? And open. And reverse. Strike. And back. Straight. Step. Right side. Good. Strike. Step. Yeah. Sit. Strike. Step. Good. All right. I need more to turn. Pivoting on the right foot, turning around 180 degrees. All the way around, guys. All the way around. Everybody, all the way around. On the left side, ready? Aye. There you go. Aye. 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 Aye more. On the left side, ready? Aye. 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 Aye do. Aye go. Yes. Aye. Hidari. はい、右は。よし、はい、前。はい、見てくだ。watch。ね Now, you might have to follow me. Make a circle, guys. Make a circle. I got to train it. I got to show you this. You know, this is you say, well, where did you get this from? You know, years ago when I first began training in Uechi-Ryu Karate at the Fatima Dojo, we did Sanshin this way. You know, the same way I demonstrated. It changed. It went from that way to just simply stepping out and open, coming straight up. Okay? So it's not that I'm doing anything wrong, so to speak, and you know, we're just a little different in that area. Okay? So which one's correct? Is anyone correct? Okay? Now watch what I'm doing when I do this. As I do this, see the crossing motion here? Now here, no. Watch, you hold my wrist, grab both of my wrists. See, here is that opening motion here, right? When I do it, here. You see? That's the motion. That's the motion in Hanshin Kata here. Now, when I do this, watch. Here, right? Now, I don't just stand here. I take this and go, you know. But this can be really painful to uke. Right? So it's a motion where, you see? Okay. Here, and the compounded. If I go here with it, you see, Sanshin, okay? You got it? Oh. I can hear you guys thinking, where did he come from? Okay. Doesn't matter. You can go right or left. Watch. Yeah? Clap your hand. Yeah. I can hear you thinking now, I'm going to go back and ask my instructor, is this the way we're supposed to do it? Is this the way we're supposed to do it? Huh? You tell what your instructor tells you to do. Huh? Or he can bring down the wrath of so and so on you. All right? Okay. Good. Now, watch this almost. Here, where do you go? There you go. Okay, hear this motion here when you come up and do this motion here. Watch this motion. See? When I turn, watch what my body does. See what it does when I turn here? This torquing motion here can create a lot of pain and damage on the wrist. So when you're doing this technique, you do pow, slow, okay? Slow, okay? Okay, you got it? Now watch, here. It's the motion over here. That's right. Sanshin, Sanshin. Everything we do is right out of Sanshin. Okay. You don't change the form. The form is there. It's what's in the form that you can do. You understand? You understand what I mean there? You don't alter the kata. You know? But whatever's in the kata, you can do. What? You change here, or the same way, the other way. Right? You got it? Good. All right, good. Now, I got to show you this. Come here, I like this. Come in a little closer so you can see. This is why you guys back in the back, you know, I was watching earlier today, I said, man, these guys are too far, man. I got to get closer. So I can feel your energy. Yeah? You understand what I mean? Huh? Yeah, I can feel your energy. Come. No. Okay? Watch this. Watch this. Watch for this little, I'm going to touch his body right here from Sanshin. Right? Here. Watch when I stand straight up. You okay?
Yeah.
Most people fall out when I do that. No, I was kidding. I was just kidding. But watch this. The Sanshin stance. Why it's important? Why we have to bend the knees. Yeah. So that pow. Yeah? Because if I do here, if I just stand straight up and I do that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Watch. You see the difference? Got it? Watch how you can get back a little further. Yeah. Stand straight up. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? See? Bending your knees. That's all you have to do is bend your knees. Yeah. So you can kind of, how can I say, bait your opponent into thinking that you're an easy target by just simply standing in there. And when you come, do that motion again. Okay, now you come with a Judo. Judo. Go there. Yeah? Go there. One more time. Come hard. Harder you come, the easier it's hard. Yeah. Harder he comes, the easier it's hard. Yeah. Easy to block. If I do this, that's force on force, tension. Yeah? Then I have to relax and change the pattern of movement here. Right? What I mean by that, by coming hard, yeah, and then hitting. But if I just let this motion come in, right? Right? Where's that come from? Okay. Hita te moashi, eh? Same thing. Same as circle block. You motion here. Yeah? Got it? Yeah? Not this though, not this. Come on. Not that. Not that. Yeah. Cool. You can't see what's coming after that. Huh? Boy. Yeah? We got it? Questions? You got my ticket to go back home? Okay. Try that motion, just a motion, just to feel the strike. You're guiding, you're leading your opponent into this motion. Step back and do a straight punch. Straight punch, straight punch, straight punch. Go ahead. Straight punch. Back up again. Straight punch. Yeah, that's better. Good punch. Go on. Yeah? Hi. Yeah? What I'm doing is actually, I'm pulling his arm. What am I pulling it with? Yeah? I'm pulling it with my hip. See, I'm attaching my hip to his arm. And when that arm moves, I move the hip. Yeah? Okay? So when I move the hip, it becomes like, yeah? Okay? Move the hip. Yeah? What about that other arm? Other arm there, right? That's why you got a light touch. Hmm? Right touch. Yeah? You see it? Yeah. You see it in Sanshin? Yeah. Where is it in Sanshin? Huh? Where that? Yeah? これは平手回し受けね。これね。I didn't do that. Huh? Go here. Yeah? And then. What? You got it? I'm sure you're ready to send me home now, huh? Work on it, guys. Okay, guys, good. Come in a little closer. Yeah, there you go. It may not seem as though I'm doing Sanshin Kata, but everything I do is based on the movements of Sanshin Kata. You learn Sanshin to perfect Sanshin. Once you got it, then you have to, how can I say, divorce yourself from the form. You have the form. Everything I move, every time I strike, it's from Sanshin. Every time I move off the line, it's from Sanshin. When I move here, it's in Sanshin. If you step in punch, okay, here, and I punch, it's almost like Sanshin, okay? You liberate yourself from the structure. Is basically what the point I'm trying to get. You know, you eliminate yourself from being too rigid. And a lot of us, I'm not saying you, but I've seen some people that are, they are rigid. You know, I watched a guy I was in Ohio doing a seminar, and this gentleman said he would like for me to watch his kanshin. I said, sure, fine, come on. And he went, and I tell you, it was just something I've never seen. It was just really, and then he asked me, after he finished his kata, he asked me to comment on it. I said, sure. I said, you had a nice bow. The bow was everything after that was just, it was, you've seen them, it's just too rigid. Three things we have in Sanshin. We'll refer to as Muchen. Muchen is a snap. Muchen is like that's not Muchen. Muchen is, that's Muchen. Did you see what I did? Huh? Come watch. You see this? Oh, I want to stay away from this part of the body. I want to hit over here, right? But you see this? See that? See that? This is Muchen. Yeah? There's a difference. Muchen, snap. My hand is not tight. It's relaxed when I do that. When I did it here, and then I'm not hitting with here, I'm hitting with that. The Muchen. Yeah. Snap. Yeah? Got it? So when you're striking in motion here, I do some training with some gentlemen, and they work with law enforcement. You catch a guy. I don't know if you've met them before. When they apprehend the suspect, he's got a bunch of dope or something. First thing, what does he do? You got it? He swallows it, right? Well, he tries to swallow and make no evidence. Yeah? Okay? So once he gets it right here, if you do this strike, he'll spit it up. Literally. You hit here and bounce, it'll make it go up. And from the Muchen and the snapping, this is what we call them, it'll rise up to us. He can't swallow it. Okay? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're a police officer, you don't have to beat the guy with it. You hit him there one time and you watch him. You got it? That Muchen, that's the snap. It's not that rigid. This is pow. Right. But if you kind of relax the motion here and then strike, yeah? You got it? You understand?
Yes, sir.
Practice this on your partners when you go to the dojo. It's a good technique. Yeah? Now, watch this. When I do this motion here, pow, and if I make a tight fist here, I strike and make the fist here instead of making it here. You understand what I mean? That's really complicated. It seems complicated, doesn't it? So what the hell you got? I got my suitcases packed. Okay? But you understand what I'm doing? The concept. Okay? Muchen, snap, down. Okay? But the snap is coming from here and see that? From the waist. Kaiten. Go to kaiten no. The hips. Really? Yeah? You do it every time you do Sanshin. Every time you do this. Yeah. It's there. Yeah? But it's subtle. But you're doing it every time you do Sanshin. And the more you do Sanshin, and you feel real good after you do Sanshin. You know what you've been doing? You've been doing the whip motion, the kaiden. Okay? Helps with the breathing. Got it? Does that make sense? Okay. Watch. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. So you get watch my head. See my head? Okay. Okay. So now I'm thinking about that hand. Right? This is not what I'm concerned about. It's that other hand right there. So when I do this touching motion, when I do that motion, here, this is going to stop that hand. You see? See what I'm saying? Well, the hand was. That's why I'm going to light him up.
Please don't.
See, they'll stop that hand. Right? Now, watch what's motion when I do this motion. When I do this, watch when I bring it back here, right? You see what I did? Here, I hit here, then hit like I'm bringing that. Now, before he punches with that hand, see this is coming, wow, 1, 2. You got it? Huh? So to tap, to make this a little bit more, I don't say effective or whatever. If I bring this hand here, and then my eyes in my head, right? Yeah. Okay? This will make this punch real quick. Because you know you got to get out of the way of that hand, right? You got it? Yeah. Got it? Questions? Okay, I'm on the way home now, guys. Work on it, guys. Work on it. Yes. Come here, guys. I watched, you know how truthful politicians can be at sometimes. I was watching this guy, I forget what affiliation he was with. He comes out stage and he's got this piece of paper. He's sitting behind a podium, you know, like this, and he looks at it again, shakes his head, throws it on the floor. He said, I had a lot of notes for you, a lot of information, but I'm not going to read from that. I'm just going to go from where I'm at. There's a guy sitting in the audience like that, picks up the piece of paper, looks at it, and nothing on the paper. So he's shooting from the hip, you know, and he's got a lot of BS, you know. So I don't want to make you think I'm shooting from the hip or got a lot of BS. But I like to, I enjoy this and I like to have fun doing this. Sanshin Kata is, I don't know, it's the foundation of our system of karate. Everything we do is based on Sanshin Kata. Everything I do, when I'm practicing in the dojo, when I'm doing these strikes, I think, well, where is that in Sanshin? You know? And if you look at your body and your knees and you think of this in concept of your hands, your feet, your elbows, your knees, your hips, and your shoulders. You know, have those work together, you know, in sequence. You know, and you can be amazed at some of the things that you can come up with. The strike, for example. You know, I mean, it's good if you're going to strike some. Well, not really good. We shouldn't be going around striking people. But if you're going to hit somebody, they should feel it. You understand what I'm saying? There should be a consequence. You know, they should be. In other words, I think of this as neutralizing the situation. That doesn't mean deliberately hurting one. That means neutralizing, changing their attitude. You know, you hit this guy one time and you say, "Oh, shit, that hurt. Maybe I don't want to do that again." Well, this is what we're striving for. You know, not to deliberately hit it, not to hurt anyone. Okay. Yeah. I was watching. I trained with some guys in Chicago, and I think I might have mentioned this. They do Aikido, and for hours and hours we sit and we just go over technique. And the instructor at the time, a guy named Toyota, he said, he's a real stickler on technique. And after hours and hours and hours of training, he said, now you must do your own Aikido. Your own Aikido. And that's what I'm saying, I guess that's what I'm saying to you, your own karate, your own Sanshin. Okay? This, you know, I demonstrate all kinds of techniques from there. striking, kicking, punching, whatever. Throwing. I like to demonstrate the throwing from this technique. Okay? Even from here, they come up more, the throw from there. But that's my way of doing it. I don't want to impose that on you, but I'm just demonstrating. If you feel like you want to demonstrate with that, fine, go ahead and do it. Yeah. Okay. When it don't work, don't blame it on me. Okay, that was a joke. Any questions? Anything, guys? One thing. I like to bring people in close to work because I feel a connection. I feel a more warmer connection when I'm training like this. When you're in close, when you're all back way in the back over there in the corner and stuff, I don't sense that connection. You know what I mean? So when you're training, I guess when the two-person good, doing the two-person drills, I guess that's what makes us feel so. We get the enjoyment out of that. In other words, it's that connection, connecting with people. Okay. And the most important thing about karate is the element of love. Love. If you don't have that, then you're not studying martial arts. You're studying something else. Okay? And I would encourage you, if you're not, change. Look at your partner and respect your partner. That's the most important thing we can do. Okay? Okay? Good. Sorry about you. Hope I didn't waste so much time.